That would definitely be the success to all of our operations is our people.
Yeah.
So, and, people see that. Remember, we don't struggle, especially at the ranch, finding people, because the people that I have around us, they're all respected in the industry. They're all good at what they do. They've all got great reputations, and when they come, they see it. Our ships usually run pretty smooth. But that's not by chance.
Yeah.
That's because of who we have out there. And the same thing here in Fort Worth at our operations here. It's always tough because, they say try to be sustainable. Well, there's really no such thing as sustainable. You're either moving forward or you're falling backwards. Because if you're sitting still in the middle, you're really falling backwards. You're losing ground. So we've always got to be moving forward. So there's never complacency in our operations. So with that, it takes a special kind of person to work in our operations because we're growing every day, whether it's growing in sales or just trying to get better at what we do. I'm always pushing to do better. I'm not going to say things aren't good enough ever, but they're never perfect. So, and the thing about it is you're never going to be perfect, but you can sure enough try every day to, squeeze a little bit out. But it takes a certain kind of person. A lot of people want to get into something, and once things are okay, they want to be left alone. They don't want to be pushed anymore. And those people typically don't last, around our operations. So I like the people that want to grow. I like the people that want to see it get better and take pride in the struggle.
Yeah.
So like you said, you get around, sometimes you get in a cow fight. If somebody's losing their cool, can't handle it, they probably not going to, be around long because there's always going to be a cow fight.
Yeah.
Nothing's
ever going to go perfect.
No. But that's what I enjoy about it is because, like I said, I've day worked with, some friends, and you get to some places, and like I said, you get that attitude, and it's just from the time you step your horse off the trailer, it's just like it's a beating.
Yeah.
Until you leave, and you're like, I just want to get out of here, and I don't ever want to come back. And I always make sure that when people come to work with us, that they don't see that.
Yeah.
It's like I want from the time they step their horse off to the time that they leave, they want to come back. But it's not easy. We still have plenty of troubles and things like that, but it's all about how you carry them out.
That's what I told Shady after we came up there and helped. I think she just came during the Cobra works, and I was like, man, it's like being on a vacation over there. It's just easy, and even if I did get run over by some of y'all's wild little crossbred calves, it was still fun.
Yep.
And just like that, there's challenges with those crossbred cows and calves, they're a little wilder and stuff, but we got through it just fine.
Absolutely. Colby takes care of all the Cobra side of things, every aspect of the day-to-day on the Cobra, Colby takes care of it. And, he knows that whenever the wild bunches get in there, he knows when to put them in, who to put in, who to have on the ground. And that's what it takes. You got to have somebody that sees the big picture, the whole picture. They're not going to put somebody in there that gets hot and goes fast when they get, that's what it takes.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing that we have here in Fort Worth. The people that are in their positions, they know the right people to put on each job to make it go as smoothly as possible, because no matter what job it is, there's going to be problems.
Mm-hmm. I heard Jocko talking about, on his podcast, that's a lot of military people, pretty much exclusively military people. And they were talking about, I guess Jocko went back and he was like a trainer or whatever. He was like part of the heads of BUD/S or something, and was training these other guys, and they were in some kind of simulation deal, simulating a battle.